Something like that. Just something like that.
When?
Congratulations. Yes. Good job. Well, I'd like to thank Dan for giving me this opportunity to fight. I would like to thank Dan and my team for setting up this great opportunity to fight for me with Samuel Weiner. Beating former heavyweight champion, you can do a lot worse than beating former heavyweight champion on national television. And I'm just very thankful for the opportunity, and I'm grateful for you guys out here, the great fans of ESPN and all my fans as well. I just wanted to do the best job I could to bring out a victory. Herman had a bit in the 3rd or 4th round, and I remember a Tyrell Biggs fight that I watched not too long ago, where he won the fight with one hand, so I figured I could do the same, and throw the right hand when I need to, because if you're in the middle of a fight, no matter what happens, you got to take it and just go with it.
So you hurt your head?
Yeah. Jam my thumb wrist a little bit.
What round was that?
Somewhere around the 3rd or 4th, can't really remember.
Can you assess that?
Well, the left hand was great. Stayed behind my jab. Didn't let him get through anything heavy. And even when he did, I was
Eddie, I had it scored 96-94. A lot of people thought you had it won. What was your reaction when the one judge announced when it was announced 99-91? Did you really feel in your heart of hearts that you won by that big of a margin, or did you think 96-94 was more the reliable score?
I like the 99-91 score. I don't know, I like that score. I mean, I thought Ibaka was pretty one-sided. Although he came hard and made it tough, a tough goal. I still think that score was fine, 98, 92, whatever the score. 190 would better be. I'd have been happy with it as long as I got the victory.
Eddie, your game plan was masterful. You did a great job with it. Every time you doubled the jab, I just couldn't understand why you wouldn't let go a little bit more. I mean, you had him set up nicely. I felt like you could have won the fight by a lot bigger margin had you followed up a little bit more. That's the first question. Second question is, this is the biggest win of your career? Safe to say. What's next?
Well, for the beginning of the question, you're absolutely right. I do with you. There were times I opened up with the right hand. I did do a lot with punches and movements, a lot of combinations. But like I said, I jammed it a bit, made it a little difficult. So I'm trying to come with my legs. I mean, I stuck with the game plan, kept the jab forward, and really just went on one hand. Even though it would have been nice to land a good right hand earlier in the fight, but as far as my future and what we could do, don't let Dan and Rob and Rob Jr. decide what we're going to do in the future, and hopefully we can talk about the result.
Congratulations.
You said immediately after the fight that you thought you should have been a little more aggressive. Do you still think you should have been?
Absolutely. I mean, Samuel's a great fighter. Hard, Rod is the toughest game he could have against him. And he made it hard. Even though I thought I boxed one, a good job, even just with my left hand. I'm okay with it. So I think definitely got better.
When you heard it was announced that it was a split decision, what did you say to yourself? Did you say, oh, no?
I was like, if you didn't see it, go ahead and say, you know what I mean? Those rounds I left on the table, those rounds that could have been a little close. I'm thinking, man, I wish I could go back in time and steal them. But not necessarily steal them, but just continue what I was doing from the beginning of the round to the end and just finish.
At the end of the rounds, you were glancing over to Malik Scott, who was critiquing you, giving you advice. How much does the critique and the support of your colleagues mean to you?
Well, it's great. It's guys who watch you in the gym, they're real close, guys like that are close to me, work with me, they know what I can do. So what they see and what they assess as well as my team and my corner is very important too. And that lets me know how I'm ahead of the fighter as well.
Speaking of which, Malik had said that he wants to fight you sometime in the near future. What do you think of that? What kind of fight would that be?
Oh, well, that would be a great fight. I'd like to see us both get titles first. You know what I mean? Before any kind of decision like that. But like I said, man, two young fighters fighting for an opportunity to become world champions, or if we already have the titles, that would be even great.
Eddie, I wanted to see if I could ask Rob a question. Rob, when we talked last week, you said that Eddie is one of the most talented boxers that you've worked with in your long career, and you mentioned you worked with Bernard Hopkins and the likes. What did you see from him talent-wise tonight? I thought his speed and his accuracy was the difference.
All right. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the promoter, Dan Goosen, who has done a tremendous job in putting this fight on in this type of venue, in this type of economy, and things like that, bringing these Eddie, yes, I still believe that Eddie is the most talented fighter that I've ever worked with. I did work with Martin Hopkins in the second fight, up to the Roy Jones fight, and then after that to the fight with Robert Allen. I've had several champions in the past, and I've done some things. Eddie is the most talented. I feel as though what happened with him in this fight, you're fighting a former world champion, a guy in St. Peter, which is, puts you on another level. He hurt his hand. He came back to the corner, and we have Dr. Rosetta Gary, who is a plastic surgeon in the corner, and she whispered to me and says he hurt his hand. And we had been doing some drills before we came out here, looking at some old fights, and we looked at Jeff Sims and Tyrell Bates and stuff like that, old fights, and put guys one fight with one hand. And I always told myself, these are the things you're going to have to learn how to do. Eddie, and one of the most important things is this. This is only my fourth fight coaching Eddie. I was his manager. You understand me? He has to buy into the things that I want to hear. He's already bought into the jab theory. He bought into the head movement theory. And he'll buy into more things. He's only 26 years old. You understand me? And he was with his dad for many years since he was 14 years old. He's only been with me for 4 fights. And his 4th fight, he fights a former world champion. You understand me? So therefore, you just can't take that and say, this is like a bunch of peas in a pot. It's not that. It was a very serious fight. He bought into the things that I tried to get him to do. And I tell you one thing, if he continues to buy in, he will not only be a world champion, he will defend the title, he will unify the title, and he will go on into the Hall of Fame.
How would you grade his performance?
I rate his performance as probably maybe close to a B. You understand, because of the injury and things of that particular nature. You follow what I'm saying? There are very few A performances. There are very few A performances because, first of all, we were in a small ring. That ring was awfully small. You understand? Sam Peter was coming at us, and it was in a very small ring. If it was an 18-foot ring, I think it would have been a little bit of a difference. You understand? But once again, you know what I mean? After the Povetkian fight, we lost the Povetkian fight. His father stopped training him after that fight. We took a couple other fights. We tried things. I wanted him to buy into the things that I have him doing. And like I said, this is the fight that is the most important fight of his career. And he's with a guy he's only been with for 4 fights.
Was that a 16-foot ring?
It looked like a 10-foot ring.
Hey, Eddie,
very small.
It looked like a small ring.
Eddie, do you feel now completely rebounded from your defeat to Povetkin?
Say it again?
Do you think you're back to where you were prior to your loss to Alexander Povetkin?
I think I'm a little further, being a former world champion, you couldn't do much better than that. So I think that puts me now in obviously in the near future of a title shot. But back in the ball with beating him, then I already got the title shot. I think at this point I already won that fight. You know what I mean? So now it's time to go forward.
That was a huge step. I mean, now you got to be considered one of the guys.
I hope so. So hopefully they're going to step up and give me the opportunity to go out there and win one of those titles and bring it back to the U.S.
Now, I've been doing this a long time, so I really appreciate what you did tonight. I thought it was a borderline masterful performance. I really do. But I'm wondering if fans would buy into it, that kind of thing. What's your reaction to that?
I'm hoping. I mean, of course, the loyal people, the team fans, the loyal fans in line will like it. You know what I mean? So anytime you see a guy that wants to win and win, like you said, 70% match, it's good. I think I can do a lot better. And look in the future, hopefully,
I'm just wondering what will it take to get the fans out of their seats cheering for you? Tonight you can watch and go, wow, that guy really good fight. But nobody was really that excited about it.
Well, it's like a combination of doing all of the things that I can do. You know, show speed with the jab and everything like that. But to step around, when I step around, fire something. But do something that the fans are going to want to see. Like I said, uppercuts, off movement, things that they haven't seen in heavyweight division. You know, since like when Roy Jones came up there. You know, kind of stuff like that I'm capable of doing. Just having to get out there.
What's next?